Well, hello there, and thank you for tuning in to another video. This is Bats. I saw him at Walgreens for like $19. I think I definitely got robbed out of my money because this shouldn't be more than 10, but I saw him and I was like, man, I gotta get him because he resembles me so much and has so many of my favorite characteristics. Like, for one, he's black, and I'm clearly wearing a black shirt. You thought I was gonna say I'm black. That's crazy. But true, but crazy. I took some photos with him when I had my Bantu knots in, and he looked just like me. Anyways, moving on. As you can see by the title of this video, this is going to be the first of 2 videos that I'll be doing for getting my hair from this to this using a style called finger coils. And skill-wise, finger coiling is one of the easiest styles to do because it's really just a 1-strand twist if you think about it. And what you're seeing now is 2 weeks after I actually filmed the video and did all the styling and whatever, and I've actually had 2 different styles, and so I'm definitely behind on my content posting, but we'll get there, I promise. And y'all probably already know it. Thank y'all so much for supporting me, bro, because we are so close to that silver play button. We're so close to 100K subscribers, bro. When I started this channel, I did not think that I would ever get to this point, man, and it's just mind-boggling to see the amount of love and support, really? The amount of love and I said it again. The amount of love and support that you guys have shown me over just the course of less than a year, bro, is insane, and I want to show that love back because I've never been in a position where I've been able to do a giveaway, and I want to do that now. And I'll have all the information and details on the giveaway at the end of the video, but for now, let's get into these finger coils. Alright, so my hair is freshly washed and conditioned, and I parted it right down the middle, put 8 sections in so it's just easier to work with. And as you can see, some of the coils are already done, and that's because I've recorded a video for TikTok before this one, so if you want to see that, check it out in my bio. This is about the size I'll have my finger coils. If you want larger curls, then you can do bigger coils. If you have a tighter curl pattern, I would recommend doing smaller coils. And I'm only going to be using one product for these curls, which is this As I Am Double Buttercream. It is amazing, it has excellent hold, and it goes into my hair very smoothly. And if you want some extra hold to these coils and you want to wear it for like the actual style, then I would recommend like using a gel after the cream. That way, you know, it'll stay in a lot longer and the base of the coils will probably be less puffy as well. And also just make sure when you're coiling your hair, you're not getting any of the other sections that you're not working incorporated in the coil, because it's just a headache to get out and it's just annoying. So I like to use scrunchies just to make sure that they don't get in the way. Or as you can see here, I'm just using my hand to hold my hair back, but the scrunchies will work just as fine. You can free up your other hand so you can do something else with it. Probably the most important part of any style, but particularly this one, is to make sure you're applying the product thoroughly throughout the entirety of the hair, because without applying the product thoroughly, it's not going to hold at all. Your finger coils are going to unravel, and I experienced this when I first started doing these, like for the first time. I'll show a clip of it here, but it was just sad because it looked fine the first day, but then after that, it was just like, it did not hold at all the next day. It looked horrible because it's an absolute scam for you to put 3, even 4 hours of work into your hair for it to be like gone like this the next day. It's not worth it. Anyway, sorry about that rant there. Bottom line, just apply the product thoroughly so you don't have to make the same mistakes I did. And I know I've been talking a lot, but if you pay attention, I applied the cream to the base of my hair, then the middle of my hair, and now I'm applying it to the ends, and this is what actually gives me a lot of hold. By the way, the sections that I made were just too big for me to apply the product thoroughly, so I ended up splitting them in half and then making like rows with them. And I know I've been kind of all over the place with these tips, so I hope that you watch the whole video so that you don't miss anything, but next video I'm going to make sure I do a better job of like just organizing it and playing it out so that it's not all over the place. So at this point in the video, I'm about an hour and some change into the process, which is kind of concerning because I'm only about a quarter done with my hair. So if you're doing this along with me and your arm isn't hurting just yet, it will. If you're moving at my pace. Like, I don't know why I move so slow when I do my hair, but I think I get faster throughout the video because I do the rest of the parts quite fast. First, you might look at my parting and be like, oh my gosh, it looks horrible. And it's because I'm not really concerned with it being perfect and the parting being down the middle and straight and all that, because I'm not doing these finger coils for the actual finger coils. I'm doing it for the end result when I take them out and do the coil out. Secondly, when you see me doing the coils, you might see my skin is like getting pulled around because I am doing them fairly tight. You don't have to. I have a video right here showing like looser finger coils, but for what I'm trying to do, I want them to be tight and have enough hold so that when I take the curls out, they'll hold their form. I think the next time I do these finger coils, I'm going to start from the base. If you look closely, I'm starting my coil from like the end of my hair and then working down. I feel like if I start from the base and then work up, it might have even more hold than it does right now, but it's just an experiment. I don't know for sure, but we'll try it. But something I did do to actually help with the hold was to strand the base of every coil so that it would have more hold, and it actually worked out a lot, and you'll see it in the end. I was going back through the footage and I realized I was on this section just massaging it for like 7 minutes straight. So I'm just gonna put a ×4 multiplier on it and put some goofy music. Yeah, so I definitely got lost in the curly hair sauce right there. It's definitely going to be the most hydrated and juiciest coil on the entirety of my head, and it's going to look the best. That being said, I've given you all the tips that I know, and the rest of the steps are just going to be pretty much repetitive, so I'm not going to be talking anymore. You don't have to listen to me. Just listen and vibe to the music. Alright y'all, so it definitely took me a lot longer than it should have. I was watching One Piece, my arms got tired halfway through, and I got caught out watching. I just hit the arc where they saw Whitebeard for the first time, and I ended up just going to sleep, and I woke up, got it done in the morning, and went to work, and now I'm back, and here's the results. As you can see before, there's a lot of product left there, but after a couple hours, the product all dried, and it was very silky and smooth. As you can see, the results of these finger coils are very, very beautiful. Here's the other side, and then here's the back. I don't know if you're gonna see all that, but there's the back. Oh, also, I wanted to mention the difference between not like two-stranding the back. As you can see, it's like very puffy right here. See right here, it's very puffy, and it's just not a very tight coil. As opposed to the parts that are actually two-stranded before, which would be everything else. You know, it's a lot less puffy. You know, a lot of the hair, it didn't unravel as much. You know, it actually held it down quite well. So I would definitely recommend, as a tip from me to you, two-strand twice before you go in with the coils when you're doing this, so it'll hold a lot better. I hope all the information that you learned was helpful and you learned how to finger coil your hair. If you did, press the like button, comment, and subscribe. That would be great. I love when y'all interact with me, ask me questions, and just, you know, let me know what you like, what you didn't like about the video, so I can always improve and get better throughout this process. I'm still new to this, so there's a lot I have to learn, and I'm willing to do that. The total time for that process was about 2 hours. I'm lying. I think it was about 4 hours. Finger coiling is a bit tedious. It just takes a long time to get it done, but it's simple. This was part one of a two-part process, so in my next video, I'll actually be taking out the coils and you'll see the results and how I take my hair from looking like this to this. So on to information about the giveaway. So what I wanted to do, my idea was to go on each platform, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and select one person to receive a box of my favorite products. I'm not really sure how I'll go about doing this. I know on Instagram it'll be easy because I can just DM and, you know, do that, but I'll figure out a way to determine who gets it on YouTube and TikTok. This is honestly my way of saying thanks because I'm about to, okay, prepare yourself. I'm about to get a little bit emotional because I've never been transparent about it, but you guys have really changed my life in ways that you can't even imagine. Like, every time you like, every time you comment, every time someone pressed the follow or subscribe button, you have no idea how much it impacts my life, bro. How much it has impacted my life in the past. You guys have literally prevented me from being homeless on multiple occasions, bro. And that's something I can never, like, truly repay you for, but I just need y'all to know how much I really appreciate you. I moved out when I was 18. I worked 2 full-time jobs. And that wasn't even enough for me to literally survive in this economy, you know? And that's really a sad thing because, you know, that's just not how things should work in any economy, in any thriving economy. But it's not, I'm not gonna get political. The doors that have been opened through social media with you guys just supporting me is something I truly can't thank you enough for. I always get these comments and DMs from you guys telling me how much, you know, my content really helps you, but yo, y'all have helped me way more than you could ever imagine, bro. Like, I've never really been in a position financially to be able to do this, and, you know, this is still, you know, a bit of a stretch for me right now, but the milestones that we constantly hit, I feel like it's worth it for me to do this for you guys. So TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. On Instagram, you can send me a DM saying, hey, I have to do my research, but I'll let y'all know in the next video. I feel like by the next video we should hit that goal, and then by then I'll know exactly how to get this done. I just want y'all to know that I really appreciate y'all, and I know I don't get to like all your comments and stuff because it's like impossible for me to do it now, but from the bottom of my heart, I honestly Love all y'all. But enough with the sappy stuff. Thanks for watching and have an amazing, blessed day. Next video is coming soon on how to do the coil out.
I know I'm destined for greatness. They said you're not gonna make it. Right hand on the Bible, I'm patiently waiting. You think they're your friend, but you talking to Satan. She said my pockets ain't big enough. They was laughing, yeah, they told me to give it up. Now I'm running through the bins like a double dutch. Lost some people, man, I wish you was here with us. Yeah. Back then as a kid, rags and riches is all that we wish. Giving my all, tell me why would I quit? Along with the sharks, I ain't swim with the fish. Switch on my landscape, I remember days I didn't have no faith. Now I'm balling on these niggas like 2K. Say I'm changing, I'm just missing the old days.